Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with the Fiber Seed, and it is WIP Wednesday where I share what I've been working on, which are a couple things. Did I finish some stuff? Yes, which means I got to start some things. So let's get started and you can see what I worked on. First, did I finally weave in all those ends on the reversible Afghan to knit for my nephew? I did, and it's on its way to the recipient. Did I finish my Beloved Bonnet? That's a pattern by Tincanknits and pumpkin patch using sprout decay. I did. I even blocked it and woven the ends. But here's a great thing. Literally, there's two ends. You start and you finish. Those are your ends. That is it. So check this out. This is the newborn size. I was going to do the baby, but I got to the newborn size and I was like, hey, Mr. Fiber Seed, do you think I need to do the baby size? And he's like, no, that looks good. I don't think I'd make it any bigger. You want to wear it when he first comes out, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. So here we are. How did I get it to look so adorably cute from blocking it? I got it wet and blocked it, let it through. It's super washed, so I threw it into the dryer with some stuff for just a little bit. And then I put a balloon and I inflated it to the size it needed to be. And we have a cute non-latex balloon. Da-da-da-da. So there is that hat, and it is going to its recipient this week. And I put, that's a boo-boo. I didn't wear my gloves. I started planting a wildflower garden. Not the other dye medicinal garden I did, but this is a wildflower garden. Things I do when I don't dye. But back to the things I do when I don't dye that are craft-based. All right, what else have I been working on? If you remember the wee bit that I had started last week, I have gotten further, surprising to myself, but this is how amazing this pattern is. I got further on my Slipping Sideways sock by Lauren Slagle, who is Lolo Did It. So look at this. Look at this. Look at the person who has not been a sock knitter since her daughter's been alive. Look at my sock. I am so proud of this. Okay, so this has like multiple things happening, but not so much that it's hard to keep track of. So you've got striping happening, right? But you have micro striping happening, and you have a little bit of a pattern on the front, but none of it's so complicated that you can't keep track of it. It actually helps you keep track of where you are. So I've got this cool slip stitching happening and my little stripies going on with my big stripies. I'm using Sonrise for the main color. So it's our Easter colorway, so you can see how it kind of knits up. And then I'm using Robin Egg, Thistle, and Creamsicle for my bigger stripes. So I'm excited about how that's turning out. And I did this in a matter of the weekend while I was chatting with Jordan about what our garden's gonna look like. So there's that. What else did I start? Because I finished 2 projects. I clearly could start 2 projects, right? So I'm on the tap for starting another project. What to start? That's gonna be dangerous. Anyway, what else did I start? I started this hat for Penelope. If y'all remember, Reese had an impromptu dyeing session with his friends for his birthday, and Penelope was part of that. And so she made up her little hank of yarn, and this is what it looks like knit up. I can't quite remember how she done it, but she had a lot of negative space that wasn't dyed. I can't remember how she had it on there, but look at the striping happening. So I'm assuming she probably just had it in one spot, if I remember correctly. And she was like, that's okay with me. And clearly look how cool it turned out. So this is knitting up so quick. I'm using the Watchman set. I mean, you can type that in to Ravelry. It's a free pattern by Channah Koppel. And yes, it is for worsted. Yes, it's for an adult head. But if you use a size smaller needle and yarn, so I'm using DK on a 7, and I'm still using the same amount of stitches, you get a smaller hat. Playing with gauge. Anyway, so this fits the kids perfectly. And I've already knit Reese one with his Grinch hat. So I'm super excited about finishing this. I'm not too far from being done with it. So that leaves me with starting Reese's hat from using the yarn from that project, which means he called his Spaghetti. That was the colorway name he picked for that. Is it a repeat? Probably never. There was a lot of yarn going everywhere, colors going everywhere. Penelope's was like Unicorn Sparkles. I think that's what she named this, Unicorn Sparkles. So anyway, those are the things I've been working on. Been dyeing a lot of yarn for restocks for the shop. There's gonna be a spring colors restock this Thursday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, let's see what trouble I get myself into fiber-wise next week, because clearly I can start another project, and I finish this one, I still have another one to start, right? Always right. Anyway, until next time, happy crafting.